This is What's Wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orff. Hey, I'm back at Fishing Game Headquarters with Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey, he's well, it used to be called the Animal Damage Control Agent. What's your title now?
Wildlife Damage Specialist.
Wildlife Damage Specialist. So things change over time, including names of positions. And I stopped up here to talk to Dan about this year's bear situation. How goes the summer, Dan, for bears, and what do you see on the horizon?
Yeah, well, it's been a busy summer, as it always is, as you know, Eric. We have a great bear population, thriving population. We're coming into a pretty critical time where our berries should be getting ripe.
Well, the drought, unfortunately, but we've had some rain. I mean, I got another close to half-inch last night here in central New Hampshire, but
yeah.
I've looked at some blackberries that are kind of shriveled, but I'm hoping that's not the case statewide.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking at now. Drought has certainly caused some issues. I've been around the greater Concord area, and we've had a great blueberry crop.
Oh yeah.
So both high and low bush have been good, which is a main forage for bears this time of year. Raspberries are looking iffy in this part of the state, and like you said, blackberries yet to be seen. But I think it'll be spotty around the state. But that's the main forage that we're getting into right now for bears. So hoping for a strong, soft mass crop. Another thing I'm looking at around here is a lot of gypsy moth activity.
Okay, yep, spongy moths.
Yep, which
another new name. Same thing, different name.
Which I'm hoping, isn't going to affect our hard mass crop, our nut crop too much, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think when I talked to Kyle Lombard from the Division of Forests and Lands, it looks like the fungus is kind of starting to kill it off pretty good. So
yeah, so
hopefully it's peaked.
Right, I've seen some regeneration where there's defoliation earlier in the season, but yeah, just trying to keep everybody in the same mindset of being bear aware. We have a lot of visitors from out of state this time of year, people who aren't used to living with bears, and that can cause some issues leaving food attractants out. But want to remind people the main things, making sure that garbage is secured. We've had a lot of issues this year with unprotected chickens and unprotected livestock, but backyard chicken coops are a main attractant for bear. And a lot of issues are bear getting in because they're not properly secured with electric fencing. So if you have chickens, if you have backyard livestock, protecting them with electric fencing is our biggest recommendation.
Great. And some of that the fishing game actually loans out, right?
Yes, yep. So we have a cooperative program between Fish and Game and USDA Wildlife Services where if somebody's having a bear issue, if they contact the department, we can help them out, give them a temporary loan of electric fencing equipment, show them how to use it, show them what they need, and that way they can go out and buy their own equipment in the future.
Right. Which, I bought some this summer. I'm a new bee owner, and you're talking a couple $100, something like that, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's well worth it, for that resource you're protecting. I mean, you put a lot of investment into whether it is bees or whether it's chickens or other livestock. That's an investment, and you want to protect it. And that's a long-term solution to that.
Right.
So, unfortunately, we're running into, bears getting killed because they're getting into these resources, which it can easily be avoided.
Right. Again, a strong bear population. Summer foods, yes and no, kind of spotty, as you were saying. So it means, bears are pretty much they're connected to their belly and to the food. So.
Right. So they're going to be searching for food in areas they may not normally, and we don't want to teach them bad habits by leaving food out in residential areas. And as you know, they're very smart, and they will key in on those food resources. So if you have unprotected garbage out, bird seed, chickens, if they get food at your house once, they're likely going to return.
They will be back.
So trying to avoid that in the first place is the best way to go about it.
Keep it clean, keep it picked up, keep it locked up.
Yep.
And protect those resources with electric fence.
Yep, absolutely. And hopefully just enjoy our bear population from a safe distance and not have these issues that keep coming up. So.
Very good, Dan. Thank you very much. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orff. What's wild in New Hampshire?